Welcome to my channel. I'm Isaac Ladamasuke, and today I still want to continue to encourage all of my friends, all of those people whose desire in life is to give their best. I borrow a lot from the speech of this great man, a great son of this nation, whose advice keep me going strong, especially on the academic matters and the matters that I see kids are not able to read and write, and the assistance that these kids require. I keep forgetting to mic up, so let me mic up so that the voice can become clear. I bought a mic, but I rarely use it because it's something new. So I'm just miking up, try to insert to the other end so that maybe the content and the voice become clear. So I have now mic up, and I believe you can be able to hear. So I was saying I borrow a lot from Chief Mushefefe. Chief Mushefefe was a teacher, and when sometimes I tell people we need to assist our kids to be able to read and write, I have been trolled, I've been called names, I've been abused, I've been threatened, but what keeps me moving is the desire that one day I will bring a change to the generations that now are facing imminent destruction. Just listen to what Chief Mushefefe says in this context, and you can be able to relate. Let us listen to what Mushefefe, the king, had to say.
Nawacha maneno matatu kwamba if you have got a clearly defined goal in life, a permanent motive and purpose, your willpower will urge you to achieve it in spite of setbacks and difficulties.
Very clear. If you have a motive in life, you will achieve it despite the setbacks that you come across. I link it very clearly. The motives in my life is to see children in public school in Kenya one day also have a future, be able to read and write in English. But of course, there are so many setbacks. In the 2 years I've been in these junior schools, I can write a book about the setbacks. One of the setbacks, I've been called a moron, stupid person. Another big setback, I've been called a tribalist because simply TSC does not like tribal people. One of the setbacks, my TPAD has been manipulated. And the only reason why all those setbacks are set on my side is simple, because I've said the kids of the poor need to be assisted. Definitely, I'm not a mad person to say the kids need assistance. I'm a parent to those kids. I'm a teacher to those kids. I am a citizen of this nation, patriot of this nation. And if I can't give a feedback to a system, then I'm failing. So Chief Museveni gave me a lot of hope. When you have a motive in life, my motive today is one day the kids in public schools in Kenya can be as good as kids in other private schools. Let's listen to him more.
Number two, all great men in history who try to do anything great had to face great opposition and criticism.
Thank you. All great men in memory, name them. Name them. They had to face opposition. So my brothers teachers, those who are facing opposition, for being honest to the fact on the ground. The opposition we are facing today is not by coincidence. The threat of Plan 5 you are facing today is not by coincidence. The threat of TPAD manipulation you are facing today is not by coincidence. Some of you, electricity to your houses have been disconnected for simply saying, let us assist the learners to be able to read and write. Theirs are not by just a mistake. The threat we have been faced by being removed from the WhatsApp groups of the schools for being critical to the fact that these kids need to be assistance. Those are not just by coincidence. We saw in Kisumu a junior school teacher punished and thrown out of a staff room by the head teacher. Those threats are not by coincidence. It is because you have a dream for the Kenyan child. And it's the dream of the Kenyan child that is making you to be hated today. all men who have tried to do great things in life, by fact that we have called out that something need to be done so that the kids can be able to read and write, you have already done something great in your life. My brothers and sisters who are pushing for the best of these learners, 2025 is not a year to give up, but I was about to give up. It is a year maybe to remember that these kids have a future and we must call it out. And it is high time our brothers in primary school, the head teachers, because you are the direct link to the schools, please manage your teachers so that these learners can be assisted. If private school can do it, why not the public schools that have all the resources? TSC has done their best. They have given you enough teachers to cover the syllabuses. Some schools even have parents. In my school, parents are paying. Actually, in my primary school, we have, if not less than 11 teachers, 2 by BOM. Actually, they used to be 4 by BOM. And parents pay money for those teachers. Now we have 2 teachers for BM. Parents pay money for those teachers. We have 9 from Teacher Service Commission. So in a school with 11 teachers in grade 1 to grade 6, that school should perform marvelously. The resources are provided. The school has water. The school has a good solar panel that manage the school. The school has been endowed with a Wi-Fi by good people. The school has been endowed by so many things. The only one now should be how can this kid be made to read and write. So those for servers who will continue to suffer for being truthful. It is good we will suffer for being truthful. But remember what Chief Musheveve has said. Let us listen to him more. It gives me hope.
As a finality, we often try what we do by finding out what we know do. And probably in life, he who never made a mistake, never made any discovery.
He who never made a mistake, never made a discovery. So the mistake that teachers have done in primary school is clear. CBC is a new product, correct? We are implementing it, correct? But now the junior school teachers have said, there is a mistake here. This kid can't read and write. Don't just rub aside and say they will go to other pathways. Which pathway can a child who can't read and write in English go, my brothers and sisters? It is the cry. You can be able to look at those compositions that those kids are writing. Look at those initials that those kids are writing. Look at how these kids are answering in various parts of this video. Randomly, my brothers and sisters, that one should not make you. If that one can't make you sad, when my children are not having a future, it is not going to be a future. And I close it by saying, just like what Musheveve have said, listen to his last words. Kama nimesema uongo, shetani anisamehe. Subscribe to my channel for this and more. I am your digital teacher, Isaac Ledamasuke. Thank you and be blessed.